physicality and the pace he set.
Yeah.
But he is a world-class fighter. I mean, he fought Selçuk Aydin when Aydin was as strong a welterweight as there was in the entire world. And he fought him twice in Aydin's backyard and fought him tough twice, beat him once, didn't get the decision. So that fight alone tells me all I need to know about Jojo Dan.
Well, absolutely. There has been some criticism that he hasn't been able to move up and take on some really tough guys yet. But part of that is that he's got those 2 losses on his record. That does put a dent in his drawability.
Well, that's where promoter Lou DiBella comes in, because Lou is obviously... Just want to see if I could catch what Rosado said there. But DiBella, obviously one of the most powerful and top promoters in boxing, and his job with Jojo Dan is to get him a shot at a world title.
I think all he was saying was the corner is a little too wet. Yeah, that's Frias' corner. He's certainly an interesting fighter. And he's not going to be an easy fight for anybody. Never stops punching. He's got a terrific chin. And based on that fight with Aydin, where you said he had a broken jaw in the 2nd round and finished it out. Tough guy. Overhand left hands to the head. A series of them, and a good right hook landed by Jojo Dan.
Jojo Dan just swarming now with hard power shots.
He's looking for the big finish. He's not playing it safe.
Right. Well, I don't think he feels that Frias has anything really left to hurt him with at this point. People have been fooled by that before. But it's one of the things you like about a guy like Jojo Dan. I mean, he is a warrior. He's going to fight.
Well, the welterweight division stock with plenty of matchups.
Killers. And Jojo Dan is one of them. Jojo Dan ate a series of right hands and never even backed up. Then there are 20 seconds left in the round number 8, the final round.
And the difference is, in my opinion, Frias just started fighting more defensively as the round went on.
Physically may not have been capable of doing more than that, though. The Battle of Southpaws.
And you know, as we look back at the 8 rounds, I'll tell you, maybe one of the key moments was the fact that in the first round there were 3 warnings for low blows against Jojo Dan, and nothing since, really. You know, no points deducted. He was flirting with a deduction there, and when it happens that early in the fight, you always have to worry about getting DQ'd.
And by the way, Jojo Dan has eaten a couple of solid straight left hands to the head while we were talking about that, but you're 100% right. He didn't let that get to him, and thankfully the referee did not take action, because those were not severe low blows, bad shots.
And that's where experience comes in. You know, he didn't let those warnings take him off stride.
But experience is a major factor. Although Frias has enough though from his fight to be considered a veteran. But Jojo Dan certainly had a vast experience.
We're coming down to the wire. There's the bell. This fight is over. I would assume that the Frias camp is probably not extremely happy right now. But there's nothing that happened in that fight that I disagree with. I may not have given those penalty round points against Frias. But,
well, the thing about the point deduction with Frias is the fact that it was so blatant. It was right in front of the referee. Referee says break, so you force the referee's hand. Referee saying break, all eyes on the action, waiting for the guys to break, and he threw a punch.
But the timing couldn't have been worse. But in truth, I think
it was just frustration.
It was frustration, and in the end, it's not going to matter too much.
Right.
Because
that's all academic.
We are going to take another look at that infraction. And,
but this is action. But right before that sequence, Jojo Dan threw a short little left hand, and that frustrated Frias. So when Gary Rosado got in there and actually broke them up, you seen him hold it back on Jojo Dan's head and attempt to throw the right uppercut. Although he didn't land, but it was just so blatant.
And he saw exactly right. He was retaliating and he got caught. Again, thankfully, it's not going to make any difference in this decision.
Right.
We're gonna take a look at the same foul from another angle. And not that this is so controversial, by the way, but let's take a look at it and see what happened. Okay, here they are, struggling to get a break.
And the referee's trying to break them. He connected, but not really. So you forced the hand of the referee.
He forced his hand. That's exactly right. So there you go. That resulted in at least a 1 or 2 point deduction. And we're waiting for the official verdict to be read by Thomas Schreiber. Scorecards are not ready yet. Steve Farhood is going to be in the ring to interview the winner of this fight. We're looking at probably a fairly discouraged Damian Frias.
I think he's going to be disappointed because for some reason him and his corner think they won.
I probably thought I won a few fights that I lost. He looks like a happy guy right now. I don't think he's going to be happy when the scorecards are read. We are going to go up to Thomas Schreiber for the official verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Luis Rivera scores it 76-75. And both judges, Tony Paolillo and John McKay, scored the same, 78-73. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Jojo Dan.
Not a completely unexpected decision. A little closer than I might have thought, though.
Well, I gave Frias 2 rounds. I can see maybe giving him 3. I gave him 2 rounds. Especially early on, it was
I completely agree.
more even fight than you probably gave him credit for.
Why don't we go up to Steve Farhood with the winner of this fight, Jojo Dan.
All right, thank you very much, Ron. Jojo, congratulations. How do you rate your performance? Are you happy with it?
Well, I did my best tonight. I have a tough opponent, very awkward for me. He's a Salpa. But I think I did my best. And I tried to do my best, and I think I win, like the judge, they said.
In the first round, you were warned 3 times for low blows. Yet you never lost a point. You never stopped body punching. Did that warning not affect you at all?
Well, a little bit because I punched him, for my opinion, wasn't a low blow. His belt was too up, and I couldn't work to punch him in the chest where I want to punch in the body. But I tried to punch up to get my uppercut up and don't get the point off.
Well, now this has been your 2nd win on Broadway Boxing with Lou DiBella.
Yes.
Obviously, your plan is to get a world championship fight. Who would you like to fight, and when would you like it to be?
Well, I would like to fight any boxer at any top boxer at 147. I would be honored to fight him, and I will do my best to put a great show in front of the great fans.
Jojo, congratulations. You're an exciting fighter to watch. We hope you get that title fight.
Thank you very much.
All right, Jojo Dan victorious. Let's throw it back to Ron and Brian.